It's now time.
I'm so excited.
Oh no! I actually love you, but
Oh, it's so wrong. I gotta go. I got something to do. Not as exciting as this. I'll tell you that right now, but.
I'm here. I am here, and it's just me for the moment because Abraham is stuck in traffic on his way home in the busy Austin traffic. Yes. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Survivor Now podcast. My name is Randy Bruce, and we are here to celebrate the premiere of Survivor 49. And what a chaotic way to start off our season coverage. Jeff Probst was saying himself that this season is one of the most unexpected seasons that we've had in a long time. And this is the perfect way to start. So Abraham will be joining us very shortly, but I want to let you guys know you can interact with us throughout our entire pre-show here. Go ahead, hop in that live chat and let us know how excited you are for the premiere of Survivor 49. This is something that we've obviously been looking forward to since Survivor 48 ended in May. And with all the talk around Survivor 50, and we just had Survivor Australia versus the world. Once again, spoiler alert, go ahead, pause your video if you don't want to hear who won. Congratulations to Parvati Shallow for winning her second Soul Survivor championship, or whatever you want to call it. So we are so happy for her. Let's see. Anthony in the chat. Chaotic season, chaotic opening. Yes, Abraham has just left me hanging here. So, the show must go on. That's what they teach you in show business. Let me really fast. I'm going to retweet out here. Everyone, see, that's what, when we grab our phone at the beginning of the show, this is what everyone does is we tweet out, come join us for the pre-show. Yep. Sorry, the quiet is crazy. Got that out. All right, so we've got so much to talk to you guys about today. Let me kind of give you a rundown of what we got going on. So as soon as Abraham shows up, and I am going to let him know how disappointed I am, we are going to do our first pre-show challenge. Now, last year, this was called the Icebreaker. Now it's called the pre-show challenge. So I've got something good in line for Abraham. We're going to take a look at Survivor by the numbers. We're going to look at the stats of Survivor, a show that's been going on for 25 years to get you guys pumped for tonight's episode. We're going to be taking a sneak peek. We're going to be watching that together, a sneak peek of tonight's episode as we continue to count down to when it goes live. And then we are also going to get a live call from our analyst, Tori, who is in Chicago. She's at a special watch party in Chicago. That's why Tori's not here. She's at a watch party. Kara and Matthew are at a watch party. Ollie is competing at an org. I was left by myself tonight. So, all right. Well, while we wait for Abraham, how is everybody doing? Let's see if anyone's in the chat. We got Mary in the chat. Always look forward to a Survivor season. This season in particular, I think you're going to hear it in the sneak peek. Jeff mentions how it's an unexpectedly hot season. Weather-wise, there's a lot of unexpected moves. The way he was pitching it is the first half of the season is very hot, and it wears on the castaways. And then it comes to this very shocking and surprising ending. So I'm definitely interested to see that. We've got, obviously, 2 castaways this season that we're going to talk more in depth about as we go on as well. In Riz God and Savannah, the 2 castaways that are rumored, has not been confirmed, but are rumored to be on Survivor 50. We're going to take, as we continue to let people come in here and we continue to wait on Abraham, we're going to take a quick ad break. When we come back, we will get this show started, and hopefully Abraham will be right around the corner.
Do you have what it takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast? Katie does. Since 2015, she's been handcrafting Survivor treasures for superfans just like you. Hidden immunity idols, she's got them. From one world to the Philippines. Every piece is designed and created by Katie herself. Check this out. Katie's brand new tribe emblem coin, a collectible inspired by Survivor All-Stars, a must-have for any superfan. Keychains, oh yeah. Ride along with Keith's legendary tuk-tuk or try your luck with the do or die twist. What is that, the most famous stick in Survivor history? Yes, that stick. Katie doesn't stop at idols. Oh no, she's even bringing in international flavor with an Australian Survivor cookie idol twist. Idol nullifier, safe or not safe, she's got them too. How about something you can actually wear to tribal? Katie's Survivor earrings are hot right now. Want your idols on the go? How about keychains? Take your tribe with you everywhere. And don't forget Katie's most famous Survivor product, Survivor trading cards. Fans love them, and so do the players. With over 500 cards and full stats on the back, you can collect your favorites from every season, including the full jury from Survivor 48. Katie Tedesco Art is the Survivor super fan shop, made by a fan for the fans since 2015. Check it out now on Etsy.com and follow her on Instagram at Katie Tedesco Art.
Katie Tedesco Art, thank you so much for continuing to be a wonderful partner for Survivor Now. I have a few of her trinkets as well as I have always loved her trading cards. I have a whole deck of Survivor trading cards over there as well. While we continue to wait, a couple things I want to go ahead and let you guys know about. We do have a Patreon, so the link is in the description below. We have had some incredible content over there, and we continue to pump out incredible content for you guys. We have an exclusive interview with the Dragon Slayer coach. You want to make sure to watch that before Survivor 50. And then also we have revisited a bunch of seasons like All-Stars. They did Cook Islands, I believe, as well. So make sure to head on over there and check out our Patreon. There's 2 tiers you guys can choose from. Faithful for $3 a month and our Legend tier for $5 a month. This summer, we had a lot of incredible content pumping out on YouTube for you guys. I want to remind you to go check that out. We had Survivor Now Pride in the Tribe. You can watch the full series now on our YouTube. And then we also had Babes and Buffs, where we are celebrating iconic women of the show. Tori and Ollie did fantastic with their off-season coverage, as well as Josh. So you want to make sure to check that out. That is available on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts as well. We've got a busy schedule for you guys this season. All of our shows have returned. Today, you obviously have the pre-show, which is happening right now. And then immediately following the airing of the episode, we have the Survivor Now after show. And tonight we will be joined by special guests from Survivor 43, Mariah Young. So you want to make sure to tune in for that. Bruce Peralt from 45 and 46 will also be on the show. Thursday, tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Survivor Social. They will be joined by Survivor 46 castaway Gabe Ortiz. I have to think, all these seasons starting to blend together. Was it it was 47, I believe. Yes, Survivor 47 castaway. They're all blending together. Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern, join our Stockwatch boys as they are joined by Survivor 42 castaway Mike Turner. And then on Saturday, got something for you, 3 p.m. Eastern time, they will be joined by the legendary persona, the legendary castaway Amy Cusack will be back on the show. Definitely a stream that you guys will not want to miss. Well, let me know if you guys are here. If you're on the stream, in the chat, let me know who you guys are rooting on. Obviously, we're going to talk later. We're going to make our predictions about who we think is going to be the first boot. We're going to predict who we think is going to win this season. I think there's a very, very obvious winner with Rizgod and Savannah being on Survivor 50. I think it just makes sense that you have one Survivor winner per tribe. And on the other 2 tribes, on one tribe you have D, the other tribe you have Kyle. And on that third tribe, Savannah is the only one out of Rizgod and Savannah on that tribe. And I think it just makes sense to have one winner per tribe. So I think Savannah is definitely winning the season. I've never felt so confident that a person is going to win. So I will be shocked if she doesn't end up winning. I want to play these videos for you guys as well. We've got some incredible videos lined up for this stream today, but I just want to wait until Abraham is here. So I'm going to keep kind of talking. This is hard. I don't know how people podcast by themselves. I'm going to be honest with you. It is incredibly hard. Also, What are you guys drinking tonight? I made a specialty cocktail. I'm calling it the Riz God. It is pineapple Bacardi rum with mango juice, Sprite, and a splash of grenadine. It honestly tastes like an orange creamsicle. So cheers to Survivor 49. Here we go. Oh, that's good. That is so good. All right, while we continue to wait on Abraham, because I've got all this stuff lined up to talk about, but he's got to be here for it. We're going to play another Patreon stream. Thank you guys we're going to play another an ad is what I'm saying. Wow. It's all over the place here. What a chaotic start. And for everyone who's tuning in, thank you for your patience as we continue to wait here. All right, here's one more ad. We'll be right back.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. No, not them. I'm talking straight to you. Are you interested in even more Survivor content? Make sure to check out Survivor Now's Patreon page. We've got some incredible stuff going on over there, like an exclusive interview with the Dragon Slayer, Coach. Can you believe it? As well as many seasons that we revisit, so much bonus content, and there's 2 tiers to choose from. Either be a faithful member for $3 a month, or be a legend for $5 a month. There's also a 1-week free trial for the legend tier if you're interested. So what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description below and join our Patreon today. I better see you there. All right, let's go back to the show.
All right, so that is our Patreon ad. As we continue counting down the time to the premiere of Survivor 49, I should have just went live at 7 o'clock is what I should have done. It is 6:52, so we just have a little over an hour left until the premiere of Survivor 49. That is coming up very, very shortly. But first, we got to get this show started. We can't wait any longer. So Survivor has been airing for 25 years. We are hitting the 49th season. It is become a show that has cultivated America. It gets millions and millions of views. It is still going strong to this day. But we got to pay our respects to everyone who came before, all the numbers, all the historic moments. So we're going to take a quick look at Survivor by the numbers. What's going on, everyone? My name is Randy, and with the 49th season taking place tonight, it's time we look at Survivor by the numbers. Tonight, we feature the 2-hour premiere of Survivor 49, the 49th season of the show in the 25th year of production. I'm 27 years old, so I would have been 2 at the time Survivor premiered. The numbers have changed over the years, but tonight, we have 18 castaways competing for 26 days, all to become the sole survivor. Throughout the show's history, at least in the States, there have been 46 winners, 27 men, and 19 women. 3 people from the U.S. version of the show have won twice. Sandra Diaz-Twine and Tony Vlachos, and we can't forget Parvati Shallow after Survivor AU versus the World. Our most recent winner was Kyle Frazier, who was the sole survivor of Survivor 48. With a male winning last season, if you're cheering on a woman to win this season, a female sole survivor has followed a male winner 55.6% of the time. One thing is for certain, though. With Survivor 50 just around the corner, Survivor is still peak reality TV with loyal fans around the world. And we're just excited to be along for the ride. That is Survivor by the numbers. It is crazy to think that this show has been going on since 2000. So I was born 1998, 27 years old now. This show has been going on since I was 2. And for me, if I can share a story about like how I got into Survivor, I started on a season that was not really liked. It was Survivor South Pacific. And with that, it was my mom. She wanted to get me into the show that she really enjoyed, and she thought I would enjoy it as well with how adventurous I was. And I was a big fan of like The Amazing Race at the time. And so she said, hey, Randy, you got to check out this show. So she pulls me in and she goes, the show Survivor. It's all about people who survive out on an island with very little supplies. That's all she told me. She didn't really tell me anything else about it. So I remember sitting down, and I can't remember what age I was when South Pacific came out. But I remember sitting down and Gabe in the chat right now, the cult season. Yikes. Yeah, it's crazy that everyone hates this season, but I absolutely adored it. I fell in love with Survivor on that season. I enjoyed watching Cochran. Cochran became my favorite player. And the crazy thing is, I'm actually rewatching that season right now. It's the season I'm on as I continue my rewatch through like all of Survivor. And I'm rewatching it. And now as an adult, I'm not connecting with Cochran like I did the first time. So it's making me question, like, is he my favorite player all time? Maybe Jeremy is, because Jeremy is my second favorite player of all time. I also enjoy Rupert. Michelle Fitzgerald is absolutely terrific. So I'm enjoying this rewatch, but it's just crazy now looking back that, I mean, what season did South Pacific air? Let me look it up here. Survivor South Pacific aired when? If anyone knows this off the top of their head, I'd be impressed. 2011 is when South Pacific aired. So I would have been at the time, oh God, I shouldn't have shown my mouse. I would have been 13. So I've been watching the show since I was 13. Obviously started the podcast for season 41, which was all the way back in 2021. And so this show has been going on now for 4 years. I was 20, 22, 23 when I started this. So also great news. Abraham is home. I should have just waited and started at 7. I can't wait till he gets here. And also thank you for everyone who continues to pile in for the Survivor 49 pre-show. It has been a chaotic start. We aren't used to this type of start for Survivor now. It is just me here at the moment. No one else could do the pre-show. And Abraham has been running behind thanks to the Texas traffic. And even though it's not his fault, I'm going to give him a super hard time once he gets in here. But I hope everyone has had a terrific summer. Let's see. Oh, I love this chat right here. Brian, hey, Randy, I'm at the Bryson Wynn Present in New York City, so I won't be in the chat for long, but just wanted to stop by and say hi before the season starts. Brian, you are incredible. I met Brian in May when we hosted the live pre-shows for Survivor Now Live in New York. He was the first person I actually met me at the door as well. Brian is an awesome dude. Have fun tonight, Brian. I really wish I was back in New York, which has become like a second home to me. And then also Zanz adds in the chat, the rise and fall of Cochran. He's not the player that I remember. Let me just say, he's just not the player I remember. Zanz, Ayo, ready for 49, aren't we all? And then also, is there the big gathering going on in Kansas too? There is, Zanz. I couldn't make it out to Kansas. So I had some unexpected payments come out, so I couldn't make the trip over to Kansas, but I am planning to make it out to Dallas, if anyone's going to be in Dallas, Chicago, and then I'm planning to go to New York in December for the finale as well. A lot of the Survivor Now podcast crew will be at the finale party in December. So I can't wait to see you guys again. I always enjoy going to these parties. I'm laughing at the fact of anyone who's just tuning in and they think this podcast is just me just talking about Survivor to myself. It's crazy. Like someone new who has never checked out our podcast. Like we have a full team here at Survivor Now. It's just a very chaotic start to the year. And I will say, if you don't know our schedule and you are brand new, you got to make sure to check out the after show tonight, immediately following the episode. Myself, Josh, Bruce Pearl from Survivor 45 and 46, and then a special guest, Mariah Young from Survivor 43. The Rainbow Queen herself with her colored hair is going to be here, and we're going to break down the premiere episode, which is in an hour. It's crazy to say that Survivor is back on our screens in an hour time. That, anytime Survivor returns, it either means it's time for spring or it's time for fall. And in this case, it's time for fall. That's what makes, I wish 50 was airing during fall. I just love fall way more than spring. So I really wish that that Survivor 50 was in the fall. And that didn't mean that spring and summer was, it's just a side story. I'm not a fan of the heat at all. You can't tell. I'm like a vampire. Like everything's dark in my apartment. So we're going to play another ad. I thank you guys for being patient with us. It has been 20 minutes here. The pre-show started at 6:30. Abraham is home. He should be here any moment. We'll be right back. This is the craziest start to the podcast ever. We'll be right back, guys.
Do you have what it takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast? Katie does. Since 2015, she's been handcrafting Survivor treasures for super fans just like you. Hidden immunity idols, she's got them from one world to the Philippines. Every piece is designed and created by Katie herself. Check this out. Katie's brand new tribe emblem coin, a collectible inspired by Survivor All-Stars, a must-have for any super fan. Keychains, oh yeah. Ride along with Keith's legendary tuk-tuk or try your luck with the do or die twist. What is that, the most famous stick in Survivor history? Yes, that stick. Katie doesn't stop at idols. Oh no, she's even bringing in international flavor with an Australian Survivor cookie idol twist. Idol nullifier, safe or not safe, she's got them too. How about something you can actually wear to tribal? Katie's Survivor earrings are hot right now. Want your idols on the go? How about keychains? Take your tribe with you everywhere. And don't forget Katie's most famous Survivor product, Survivor trading cards. Fans love them, and so do the players. With over 500 cards and full stats on the back, you can collect your favorites from every season, including the full jury from Survivor 48. Katie Tedesco Art is the Survivor super fan shop, made by a fan for the fans since 2015. Check it out now on Etsy.com and follow her on Instagram at Katie Tedesco Art.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Survivor Now podcast.
Hey, loving the new commercial. Loving the commercial, man.
He's
Katie.
here. It wasn't
Katie,
Abraham's fault, everyone. But Abraham, we just had the most awkward, 19, 20 minutes. I should have just started the podcast at 7. I should have waited.
Look, I'm not used to being out in that traffic in the afternoon, man. It's like, I don't know how people do it, but I had to get through the traffic, guy. But I'm here now.
Yeah,
we got season 49 about to kick off. We got a whole group of new castaways. Randy Bruce is back again.
We are back. Randy and Abraham are back, and I've been looking forward to getting back to Survivor. Abraham, how has your summer been? I got to ask you that first. How has your summer been?
Summer's been busy, man. I just came back from Atlanta, and now it's time to kick it off again, man. We get to do this every season. Well, we get to sit here and watch a group of castaways have an adventure. So my summer was just building up to getting back here again. Like, hey, let's see what they're gonna do on that island in Fiji. Let's see what if number 19 Fiji is gonna treat them right this season, or we're gonna get a bad boy from Fiji. That's what I'm saying. I need a bad boy island from Fiji. I need some rain. I need some thunder. I need a partial evacuation, not a full, just a partial. But I can't complain, man. How about yourself, Randy? How's your summer been going?
Summer's been great. It's been super busy getting back into acting and modeling, but I am ready to get back to Survivor. And Abraham, I have to show you. I showed them earlier. I made the Riz God, which is a special cocktail just for tonight. So
that's alcoholics now.
I was drinking a lot before you actually got here. Let me see what people are saying in the chat. Gabe says, judging from all the drafts preseason, a lot of fans think they know the ending. Still, I'll try and enjoy the story until the ending. Zan says, Stockwatch is going to get crazy. Also adds in, he said, Abe in the house, it wasn't awkward until Randy started crying. And then he said, JK, he didn't cry.
What?
I was here, Abraham, and I was like, Abraham should be here any second, guys. I promise you.
No, I was literally you try to dodge traffic, then you realize, man, where's this stop sign come from? And just people just driving slow. So, but I got here. We're here. Yep. We're here before. Behind me is the next set of castaways about to kick off their adventure from the social media side of the house. Because, when you go out there and you tape it, it's one thing. But when you sit down tonight with your family and friends and it kicks off your season, that real mayhem starts, because now everybody chimes in on your play. Everybody comments on your moves. And now from here to the end of the season, till they crown that sole survivor, you're going to be in the social media spotlight. But like every start of every season, somebody's going to come join my club first. So,
and we are going to make our official first out predictions a little bit later on the show. We're going to cut out the pre-show challenge, the icebreaker. That'll start next week just for time purposes. We got an hour here to break all of this down. But Abraham, I've already played this video once. We're going to play this one more time just because I have to show Abraham. So much work went into this. And then we will discuss it. I said this earlier. If you are just now joining us, welcome. You can join our live chat. If you've been here, sorry you have to watch this video again, but we will break it down again. Survivor has been on the air for 25 years. This is the 49th season. And myself and Abraham have to talk about the legacy of Survivor as we get ready for another season right before Survivor 50 as well. This is Survivor by the Numbers. What's going on, everyone? My name is Randy, and with the 49th season taking place tonight, it's time we look at Survivor by the Numbers. Tonight, we feature the 2-hour premiere of Survivor 49, the 49th season of the show in the 25th year of production. I'm 27 years old, so I would have been 2 at the time Survivor premiered. The numbers have changed over the years, but tonight we have 18 castaways competing for 26 days, all to become the sole survivor. Throughout the show's history, at least in the States, there have been 46 winners, 27 men, and 19 women. 3 people from the U.S. version of the show have won twice. Sandra Diaz-Twine and Tony Vlachos, and we can't forget Parvati Shallow after Survivor AU versus the World. Our most recent winner was Kyle Frazier, who was the sole survivor of Survivor 48. With a male winning last season, if you're cheering on a woman to win this season, a female sole survivor has followed a male winner 55.6% of the time. One thing is for certain, though. With Survivor 50 just around the corner, Survivor is still peak reality TV with loyal fans around the world. And we're just excited to be along for the ride. That is Survivor by the Numbers. Abraham, you were going to say something.
That's a nice little monologue right there. I like that. It's a nice little introduction, some statistical numbers. Let us know, how things have been going with the world of Survivor. I was kind of interested to say that you was 2 years old when the first episode of Survivor aired.
Yeah, I
wasn't quite 2, but I was there.
I would have been just over 2 as it premiered in May. But Abraham, with that video, before we check out the sneak peek that I have for tonight's episode as well, what are you expecting going into tonight's episode? I mean, we've had Jeff Probst himself talks about, and you'll hear in the sneak preview as well that we're about to watch, but he said it's hot. It's the most unexpected season we've had in a while. There's a lot of shocking stuff that happens this season. I don't know how you feel, Abraham, but I think the cast looks spectacular. I have been, ever since they released the cast, I've been super excited. There's a lot of amazing characters and amazing people. I want to hear their stories. What are your expectations going into tonight's premiere?
Let me tell you something. Jeff, you've already seen the footage, so you kind of got an inside track on it. But for us as viewers, the 18 castaways are going to determine how we judge this season. And we're not going to judge this season until we get to the end. There are going to be some ups. There are going to be some downs. But what I would like to see is some great gameplay during this season, as always. Some standouts, some trickery, some outwit, some outplay, some outlast. I want to see it all, but I don't need to see it all tonight. I'm good with that. I want the characters to build on us. I want to take that time and be like, okay, 2 hours. Somebody's going to be a standout character. But you're not going to achieve nothing in one episode tonight. But you can start your journey to be sole survivor. So I'm looking forward to who's going to be that one person you be like, you know what? I'm going to go rewatch this tomorrow because I saw something. So that's who I'm looking for. Now, who's it going to be? I got my eye on a couple players. So I'm kind of interested to see if they're going to pan out. And we got some players from all walks of lives. So it's going to be interesting to see who actually shows up tonight to show that they out there to play the game of Survivor. But promos can be promos, bios can be bios. But until you hit that day one on the beach of Fiji, we just waiting. We waiting, anticipating.
So well said, man. So well. I agree. There's the other thing that hasn't been talked about a lot, and we did a draft with Shaheen from Survivor 48. You guys voted him on to do our fantasy draft. And he mentioned how there's 4 alternates this season. And one in particular, Jason said he found out he was playing the night before Survivor 49 aired. They told him, hey, congratulations. We had to remove someone. You're going to be playing tomorrow. You're going out on the island. Absolutely crazy. And I wonder if the fact that we have 4 alternates playing, if that makes it a little bit more chaotic. Abraham, I don't know if you have an opinion on that, but I mean, these are people who weren't certain they were going to play. And then last minute, you get told, hey, you are playing because 2 players broke some rules and got kicked off. What do you think they're feeling like?
It doesn't make a difference because here's the thing about it is you're already ready. No matter if they got to pull you from the couch, you're already ready. When that opportunity or that phone call comes, you're not thinking about, hey, man, what I got to do? You apply for the show. You got the call that says, we need you in Fiji. Whatever you need to put down or whatever you need to take care of, you're going to take care of it. And you're going to clear your schedule. You're going to go out there and play. So the 4 that got whatever, that's too bad for them. Your opportunity to play the game that you've looked at for all this time, you squandered it on what? I hope it was worth it here because I don't know who the originals were. I don't really get into that, but those alternates, what they're saying? Thank goodness you messed up. It's my time now.
Yeah, they were definitely waiting.
Alternates win Survivor.
Mm-hmm.
Alternates came over there and played a great game, so you never know what those 18 castaway. Here's the thing about it is, the 18 we have tonight are probably the 18 we should have because they were vetted too. They were looked to see if they were fits. They just wasn't a perfect fit, or you just had too many people. But to say they have 4 additional bodies ready to go, I think this is going to be a fire season too. You got 4 additional bodies replacing other players ready to go. I'm packing my bags. I'm going.
Yeah, it should be a super intense and fun season. Just some of the comments that we have from you guys. Gabe says Jeff has promoted it as hot weather and lots of weirdos this season, which is going to be fun. Zan says, wonder if there are quitters. Hopefully not. We've had lots of characters this season, I think, and 2 last-minute replacements is crazy. We've got a special sneak peek. What'd you say, Abe?
I'm blasting quitters this season. If somebody quits, man, I'm blasting them. No, we're not doing that again. We're not going to have a repeat of that opportunity. I mean, don't quit. If you want to play the game of Survivor and it's hard when you get out there, you realize it's not like the couch. Okay, you'll be okay. I guarantee in 26 days, they got enough people there to make sure you don't die. You'll be okay. And it's an experience to behold for the rest of your life, but you got to want to behold the experience. So I don't foresee there being any quitters. I do see there being some challenges.
Yeah, I think we're in for a really good season. And another reason that I have that sentiment is because of this sneak peek that we got on YouTube. We're going to go ahead and play it for you guys, and then we're going to react to it. Here it is, the sneak peek for Survivor 49.
This is Survivor 49. Survivor 49 started off with heat. Heat just wears you down.
This is extremely hard. Like, we're struggling out here.
I smell gross. I can't imagine on day 26. You're gonna be like way back there.
This group was really funny. And the funny came from the heat.
One thing that the military did teach me is embrace the suck. So when things are extra sucky, I'm extra happy.
There was a correlation between how hot it was and them kind of losing their minds.
I wish I could hug myself, but that's weird.
We have a lot of players that fans are going to relate to.
If I can walk away with joy or the light at the end of the tunnel after a lot of dark years, then I will be very fulfilled.
I'm married, and during the application process, we got pregnant. I gave her the option to bow out to be there.
She said, no, you got to go and bring that money home and we'll have a family waiting for you.
My brother was diagnosed with autism and he didn't really have many friends, so I was kind of his best friend.
I started working in film in 2000, which culminated in producing films for Marvel Studios.
Everything I've done as a journalist has prepared me for this game. I'm going to slowly pull out everybody's story and use that against them.
The players knew that we were not fully cast on Survivor 50. I'm not saying anybody will end up on 50. It wasn't a guarantee that we were going to take somebody from 49. But we did go into 49 saying, we're open.
You're good, go Hina!
49 is unique. It starts off very tough and it ends very unpredictable. And in between, you have this mesh of people come together and having to figure it out. And you're going to be guessing all along who are the two players that are going to end up on 50.
This brings a tear to the eye.
Let me tell you something. That heat ain't no joke. It's like a permeating heat. So when you're prepping for the challenge, you go to the challenge. You got to get there first. It's already hot. You get there, you got to wait. Because if you in film or understand film, which I didn't, you have to prepare and they got to get ready, make sure they got everything is good to go. But the jungle is just permeating heat. And if you're standing outside, it's just hot. So I can only imagine when he says heat, what type of heat they got at that time of year in Fiji that now, I've always talked about the 19th player. Fiji is the 19th player of Survivor. And if that heat is that hot where they're delirious, it's going to be hot. Now, they do have water, but it's not tap water. It's not Dasani. It's not food. It's not Fiji water.
The way I'm hearing it is this season, for whatever reason, is like so much hotter than that's all I've been hearing about this season is heat. Like it was so hot. It was so hot. Like, I don't know if Fiji went through a heat wave, but yeah, it's always hot when you guys go out there. But I feel like this season in particular, Jeff has been very vocal about the heat.
He was vocal when we was out there and it was hot. So I don't really know how he upped his vocal. Because we finished in May and then the next group came in after May. So maybe what time frame you coming into Fiji. So, but at the end of the day, if Jeff is saying that it's hot, I can co-sign and says it was some days where I was like, God dog, why are we out here? Hey, we can't do it in the wintertime. I mean, what's the cool weather of Fiji? When we want to do an
Alaskan Survivor, Abraham?
Oh, no, I don't like cold weather anymore. There was a particular story where we had to do promo shots and we had to change outfits. And Brad from my season was about to die. You saw people just leaning in the tent. It was just so hot. They had us in a tent. So it's going to get hot and the player's going to have to adapt to it. But I think that's just going to make an even more better season. Now, the part of the video, I'm like, as a former player, 49 wouldn't impact 50. There's enough actual Survivor contestants that could have played on 50 that had nothing to do with 49. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it out there. And that's the word on the street that we all put out there. Look, you didn't have to take anybody from 49 and put them on 50.
You didn't, no.
No.
And when he says too, when he was like, we were open to including someone from 49 for 50, but we didn't go in with that mindset. I call bullshit.
Many players that was just standout players that got voted out, or I mean, you're looking for a group of castaways that's going to make a great season. You had the opportunity to pull from 48 on back if you were going to do that. You didn't have to worry about 49 or 50. And I can say, okay, we want to add somebody from 49. I would have had Kyle. I feel like you won. Go ahead, keep it moving. Because here's the thing about it is, if I see
another conversation, 50, it's 10 new air.
Yeah, everybody that won that's on 50, you're the first people I'm trying to vote out. First people
Kyle, D, and Savannah, probably Savannah from this season. That's my hypothesis. I've been preaching that Savannah.
Those are the first people I'm be like, hey, first vote out will be those players. And not because they're not good players. It's just because it's like, we on Survivor 50. You already know what's coming.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I really hope, and that's the thing too, is I really hope I'm wrong about the winner. I hope it's not Savannah. I hope it's someone unpredictable. Savannah, if you're watching, not that I don't want you to win. I'm definitely cheering you on. But
Riz gone.
Imagine if Savannah is the first one voted off tonight. Ain't no way that would happen. There's no way. But imagine. Let's see what people are saying in the chat.
I like Jake.
Oh, you said Jake? Oh, Jake's a great dude.
Yeah, I can see him.
Dan adds in, yeah, that heat sits on you like a heavy blanket. Gabe adds in, the heat is going to make some of them go crazy. Jay is in the chat saying, Jawan is my winner pick. Hey, everyone. Happy premiere day to you all. Gabe also adds in, if Jeff told them nobody from 49 might be on 50, lights a fire under some of them. You know, hardcore fans played wacky to get a 50 spot. That is very true. Amy adds in, I'm hoping the two season 49 players in 50 are stellar and if I can talk, and worth passing 48 seasons worth of players. So yeah. They had to make a big impact on this season overall.
But I mean, you had players on 41 and 42. You got Sydney. Sydney's on the challenge this season. If you haven't seen Sydney on the challenge, I suggest that you go take a look. She is setting it on fire. She would have been a great addition to the cast of 50. Just because the way she got voted out was just wrong place, wrong time. But I think she would have been a smash hit for 50, coming back for a little payback. But she is killing it on 49. I mean, on season 40. Here's the crazy part. She's killing it on season 41 of the challenge. So that's what's killing it. So Sarah, I would love to see Sarah come back and play and get an opportunity. JD, I wish she'd have came back, got an opportunity to play as well. And I knew some of the players that were given the call, they just didn't make the cut. Or someone just couldn't do the timetable or something else happened. So there were some players from various seasons that did get a call. So I'm not going to say everybody didn't get a call, but it's a lot of people that, for me, for 18 castaways, you didn't need 49 and 48 to be in that mixed. You could have still done it. But again, CBS is a business, so I keep it that way.
And Sydney,
taking no prisoners.
Yeah, but we got to get back to talking about Survivor 49, which is what's happening tonight. Zan's just add in, hope there aren't two medevacs, and said, okay, I'll stop jinxing it. Abraham, from that preview that we got, it's again the characters who are sticking out to me. One thing, and I want to hear what you're looking for going into this season. I'm looking for, I want some good idol plays. I feel like idols have been wasted for the past couple seasons, either people not playing them or people like playing them for stupid reasons, for no reason. I want to see some good idol plays this season. That's what I'm hoping. If we're going to have idols, because I'm not sure if 50 is going to have idols or not. Remember, we got to vote on that, whether they have a lot of advantages, no advantages, and I almost feel like no advantages is going to win. So this could be the last season before a season with absolutely no advantages, depending on how the fans voted. I'd love to see some good idol play this season.
I'm all about season 51. Here's the thing. This is going to be funny. We say it every season. We say it every time. Stop telling everybody you got an idol. When you find an idol, remember, it's a part of the game. You got to play the idol that's going to give you the best opportunity to move forward. But also tell everybody else, you got to get one ride or die. Somebody that's going to stick with you to the merge. You notice I didn't say stick to you to the end. Stick with you to the merge.
It's two separate games. You have pre-merge and you got merge. And I think your first goal should be, I agree, find a ride or die. Let's get to the merge. And then we'll go
merge. And if you got that person and you got an idol up front early, you feel them out. Don't tell them the first day. It's funny how people be like, oh, you didn't tell me you had an idol. I couldn't trust you yesterday. I don't even know you from yesterday. I just know who you are today. But during that time that it doesn't show up on the camera, it doesn't show up, we're sitting there talking to each other. We're learning about each other. Figure out who you think you can trust. Say, hey, let's ride or die. And then say, hey, look, I think Star made the biggest play last year when she gave her idol over. And it was like, yeah, you trusted a player, but they showed didn't protect you in the end. But she made it to merge. She sure did. So I think we're going to see some players playing together, teaming up and playing together and not telling everybody, oh, I got an idol and I got to tell you. Or my worst statement is, let's go ahead and burn this idol so we can be done with it. So nobody going to put man, they still going to put it on your back. They don't care. Look, they're playing Survivor. That's just another reason to vote you out. So, and I hope we got some good idols this time. I love last season. Obstacle to get.
Well, I like this comment from Zams though, but so many of the idols are from Beware advantages, and someone else already knows. That is a good point with a lot of these like challenges and how you have to get idols now. You almost have to tell someone because you need that extra help to get the idol. So it almost forces you to tell somebody. And
I think it's a good strategy in the game. I think you got to work with somebody to get from merge to the end. Let me tell you something. Kyle and them played a great game last season.
They played a dominant game. You had the six that got together, played a very dominant game.
But Kyle and them worked together and never told anybody who they were. Nobody figured out that they were together. So if you want to look at how to play Survivor from this U.S. standpoint, that's how you play it. Have your ally be your ally, but not be your friend. Y'all can talk a couple minutes, but y'all need to keep going. And they played it beautifully. Even when it came down to who was going to win $1 million, and you had other players on that sitting there saying, giving out their speech on what they did. And she was like, hold on, let me tell you how this all played out. And she put the backstory to Kyle's front story. Either one of those two would have won the game. They'd have won that season of Survivor. So it made no difference who was up there because both of them supported each other. That's what you're looking for. And I hope we see that this season where you got two players playing together that you don't know playing together. That's why Joe didn't win.
My strategy going into a game of Survivor would always be get a number one ally that I can take very far in the game. And obviously you're going to have to cut them. Eventually we've seen duos kind of become a common thing, specifically in the new era where you have like Charlie and Maria and Shannon and Ricard and every time, and Cody and Jesse. And every time you get a duo like that, you have to cut them around that like final five, final six. You have to make that move to kind of cut them loose. We've seen that over and over and over again. And I think that is the right move. Now, me personally, and everyone take notes. I'm giving you free advice for future Survivor players, because this is what I'm going to do when I get on the show is I'm putting my strategy out there. You team up with someone of the opposite gender or sex, because if I partner up with a female, she can hear what all the girls are saying and I can hear what all the guys are saying, and you're able to come together, share that information. I think that's the best way to play Survivor.
Let me tell you, I had to pull it up right quick. It just dawned on me that they got 3 players from season 48 on 50.
On 50, yes.
Come on, man. Stop. I didn't really follow 50 because I was like, whatever. But you got 3 players. Let's go in. We on 49. I don't even know why we got that. Let's go. I'm done with 50. I'm not even gonna talk about 50 until 50 gets here. Tonight's players, I think we're gonna see some sparks on day one. Day one. I don't know what's gonna be from Riz God. What's his name? Riz God? What's his name? Riz?
Riz God. I'm happy that you're talking about Rizzo, because we do need to talk about them, not to bring up 50 again. But I will say, Jim and I just said in the chat, Randy, when was the last time you applied? I applied for 51 and 52. I did send in an application. And Zan says Randy is going to get Ericked by some Black Widows. It's very possible.
He probably,
but Eric became a legend.
Yeah, for the wrong reasons, but okay.
But with Rizzo and Savannah going into the season, we know they're on 50. That's what the high rumors are. What are your expectations for them? Because on one hand, everybody knows, I've already stated a million times, I think Savannah's winning. Rizzo, on the other hand, we saw in the sneak peek, he's already crying and being like, I shouldn't be breaking down. I think Rizzo is going to be a massive character on this season. I think he's going to be the Say of last season, the Banu of the season before that. I think he's going to be that character that gets all the screen time, at least pre-merge. Like, I think that's what's going to get him on 50. I think he's just going to be TV gold at the end of the day.
Here's the thing. No matter what they do on 49, there will be no level of criticism that won't be cast their way for 50. No matter what they do on 49. If you win, it's going to be criticism. if you don't show the performance that you cut out the other 49 seasons or 48 seasons of Castaways that didn't get a call, that we felt like, hey, they would have been a great addition. There's no criticism that they just not gonna get. That's just not. CBS has set that up to be a lot of sparks flying off whoever you selected, because it's 18 slots, and we have players that, as players, we look at it a little differently, but as fans, I look at it a little different, and I'm like, I like a competitive challenge on Survivor, because that's what the title is, says Survivor. What you gonna do? You gonna slow it down? You gonna slow it down? you gonna make it slower, or you gonna make the challenge easier, or you gonna remove? I mean, are we still gonna have that game of Survivor? But for season 49, I'm gonna cheer them on all season like there's no 50. I'm not thinking about 50. I'm thinking about they're there to play 49. They're there to outwit, outplay, outlast, and I want to see every minute of it. I don't want to waste an opportunity. And I'm gonna text. Hey, look, I'm gonna be out there texting them. Hey, what y'all think? What was you doing? I'm in your DMs. Look for me. I'm in your DMs.
Yeah,
and
they're great people. From the conversations I've had, they're fantastic people. Also, Abraham, I want to appreciate, as we have just under 30 minutes left until the premiere here, we have the same microphone. Look at that. Look at us. Look how far we've come.
Stop playing, man. I got this mic, man. Let me tell you something. Me, Randy, in the story. For anybody that hasn't heard the story, Randy was a one person's or a few people that reached out to me when 41 came out. It was like, hey, man, can you do an interview? I was like, I ain't never did one, but I'll do one. And then he called back and was like, hey, man, you want to do a podcast? I was like, podcast? I never did a podcast. We was on Zoom. I mean, we was ragtag. And this is my second mic. My other mic is in the box now. But I got
my other mics on this table back here.
I got my camera right here. I got my light.
The retired mic.
I got my light back there. I got a monitor right here. I'm on a desk. So yeah, we've come a long way from the original podcast. And you know what? It has been so much fun to be able to come back and do this every season and be a part of this Survivor community. I didn't know it existed. I had no idea that there was a community of people that really gravitated to Survivor, Big Brother. There's a bunch of other shows coming out this week that I know people that are going to be on these shows. 99 is coming out. Sandra's going to be in. A couple other people from No Deal and No Deal is going to be on it. And I'm looking forward to tuning in tomorrow. It's going to kick off the Big Brother's Amazing Race tomorrow. So CBS, I can't complain. I enjoy to be able to do this kind of stuff. I enjoy being here with Randy tonight. And we got 18 brand new castaways. I'm going to tell you who my winner pick is. Oh, what my shoulder is. It's on his shoulders.
Nate?
No, not Nate.
MC?
MC. I'm trying to get it right.
MC's your winner pick?
MC, man. Because she was an alternate.
She doesn't know much about Survivors. MC just started watching.
Goodness. You don't need to know much about it. I ain't gonna talk about no super fans that got dusted off on the show these last previous seasons, but when you get out there, it's different from being on the chair. And you learn something that you learn. And again, I'm not immune to it. I learned a couple things about myself. From the chair Survivor to the player Survivor is different. I would have loved not to jump off that ship. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. But they was like, you'll get in that water. I was like, they was like, go ahead and jump. I was like, we didn't find anything. We didn't get the last oar. Y'all didn't see all that. We literally couldn't figure out what the last.
Oh, we saw you guys struggling to find that last.
It was behind us. That's because we couldn't talk before we started. They changed stuff as the show's going on. If we could have communicated, we'd have said, some of y'all go forward, some of y'all go back. We all went forward and nobody looked back. And then we were looking for it. But no matter what, you still got to jump in that water. And that water was deep. It's called the ocean.
Well, let me get, before we reminisce too hard, let me get to some of these comments that people have been putting in the chat. Zan says, nobody is Say of any season except for Say herself. Take it back. I'm not taking it back. Say was just the person who dominated the camera time. Rampancy, hello. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you before. I love Abraham's reaction to the Banu comparison when he... Gabe adds in, will Rizzo have a breakdown like Andy in 47 and bounce back? Definitely possible.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's possible. Rampancy also adds in Savannah 100% wins this season, and Rizzo will make final three. I think they might be the Camilla Kyle of this season. Zans also adds in that you and I, Abraham, are twinsies.
We're twinsies.
And Amy in the chat, you guys do a great job, and the sky is the limit. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And Gabe adds in MC is a lot. MC, a lot like the 48 cast. She's barely learned Survivor. Sorry, this drink is setting in, so I'm getting the. That's what. There's quite a bit of rum in this drink. You know what? I look like I'm on vacation. Like I should be.
Is that your California shirt?
I think I wore it in California. Yeah.
At a Bryson Wynn event. Yeah.
I hosted a Bryson. I think it's broken actually. I think the shirt got torn.
That's what happened when you're at the party.
But if I ever make it on Survivor, I'm wearing this shirt. Like not this shirt, but like a shirt like this, because you got to make a statement. As long as they let me wear it.
I don't think you're ever gonna get that statement when you walk in with the rain drizzling all on you. Who was that? What player was that season? He walked in through he was on the jury. He came in the jury. They had him in slow motion.
You got to tell me what season.
It was season 47.
There was a lot of players.
It was season 47. It was, and I just talked to him this year. Hold on.
Let me tell you the jury people. For Andy?
Nope.
No. So you have Soul.
It was Soul.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was Soul. Soul walked in, man. I don't know if they got the slow-mo camera this year, but they had him on the slow-mo camera, man. And the rain was drizzling. His shirt was open. I was like, I don't remember us getting nothing, man. So they've been doing a lot better by giving information out about every season. So we're going to watch them post stuff about themselves. We're going to watch them post content on themselves. But, hey, a note to all you wannabe keyboard warriors out there. Remember, they're doing their best in the conditions they are to play the game that they love.
Oh, great comment. And yes, let's keep it friendly this season.
They are real people. We're real people with real lives and real family members. And some of the stuff that they be typing up, I'll be like, what? I don't even know you. So remember that they're getting an opportunity to play a dream game, and it's a dream. It's a dream. It's an opportunity, and I've never met a player that's played that didn't relish the fact of the experience that we carry with us today, and we get to do some of the things that we do after we finish playing the game. I would have never thought that I would still be this involved in Survivor after I played. And there was a guy that did our cast, Keith. Keith said, you make the best out of this situation that you wanted to make it. And I was like, well, he's right. I got voted out first, and I've enjoyed it ever since. And Keith told me that the night I got back from when I got to Ponderosa, and I've been enjoying it ever since. I met Randy. We do the podcast. I do a couple of events with Bryson Wynn, and I do a charity event in Orlando in December. And I can't complain about what I get to do because of Survivor. But remember, they're all out there living out their dreams. And be kind with the comments. Don't come at them like they trying to do the best to get the win. They trying to do the best to make the decisions, but they don't have what we have. We got a pause button. We got a rewind button. We can see stuff ahead of time because Jeff dropped stuff out there.
Food. We got food to eat.
Water. So just be kind to them out there and enjoy the experience with them. But some of them comments be getting out of hand. I'll be like, you're talking to
Well, we got people in the comments right now. Cindy Collins says, I am so pumped for tonight. Welcome, Cindy. How are you doing? Rampancy also adds in, stand on business. Social media gets too social with some of the players. It can get weird. We're all human. And then Daryl. Hello, Daryl. Randy and Abraham, you guys are doing awesome. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate that. If you are watching this and you're enjoying this fun, laid-back stream, it's been a more laid-back stream today. Go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, I want to remind all of you guys that this is not the only show that we do. Tonight, immediately following the episode, we are going live to break it all down with myself, Josh Green, Bruce Peralt from Survivor 45 and 46, and a very special guest filling in for Abraham this week. He usually joins us on the after show, but we have Mariah Young from Survivor 43 filling in to break it down tonight. Tomorrow, Survivor Social, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Kara and Tori. Usually it's going to be Kara and Avery. Avery's unavailable this week, so Tori's going to fill in. Kara and Tori will be speaking with Survivor 47 Castaway Gabe Ortiz, who will be joining the show. And then on Friday, Stockwatch, Will and Josh will be showing you the stocks, which players they think is going to make it far in the game, which ones they think are going to flame out early. That is 1 p.m. Eastern time on Friday, and they will be joined by Season 42 Castaway. Mike Turner is back on the podcast. And then Saturday, Matthew is taking a season off from podcasting after his busy schedule with Survivor Australia versus the World. So Ollie and Phil will be joined this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time by the legendary Amy Cusack, legendary Survivor player who is still watching to this day. So you want to make sure, if you guys are new to the page, check out all of the fantastic.
I want to jump on there. I want to go on there with everybody.
Hey, if you want to join them Saturday, Abraham, you let me know, because they've got space. We got let's see, Zerf. I'm just going to call you Zerf. So excited for tonight. Gabe says, who do you think joins the first boot club tonight, Abraham? Abraham, let's go ahead. We're waiting. We have a special guest for you guys, but it has been a chaotic stream. So the first 30 minutes, I had to do it without Abraham because he was stuck in traffic. And we have a guest that's coming on to talk with us here in about 5-10 minutes. She was supposed to join at 7:20. It's 7:41 now. She also got stuck in traffic. It has been... Y'all need to stop making babies. This world's getting too populated is what's happening. So who is joining the first boot? Let's make our predictions, Abraham, while we wait for this other guest.
I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard. You never look. I never went into a game of playing Survivor thinking I was going to be the first one voted out. Never. So if it was up to me, there would be no first boot. There would be nobody to get booted out first. What I'll tell you is here's what gets you booted out first. It may be things that you think are strengths that they look at as they're afraid of. Something like Xander wanted to be considered the strongest player on our tribe. So when I performed well in the challenge, Xander saw me as a threat. So it's going to come down to who is a threat, or what little thing can somebody pull a thread on to say, let's get them first. Because when that first tribe loses, now you're looking around saying, well, that's why I say when you hit that island, you need to find out who you can partner up with. Had I went with Tiffany first, I wouldn't have been the first boot. Had I went with, Leanna still booted me out. I talked to her first. So still love you, Leanna. But it's hard to say. You never know. Because I don't want to say anybody's going to be the first boot, because I know what it's going to feel like tonight when the episode airs.
Do you want me to say it? I'll say it.
No, go ahead. What you got, Randy?
Okay, so I'm going to go a little against the grain here. Everyone is saying that the disaster tribe this season is going to be Hina. That's the yellow tribe that has Jason, Christina, Matt, MC, Sophie, and Steven. I'm saying I think that tribe's going to be good. I think the red tribe's going to be good. I think it's the blue tribe. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn names. I'm going to say the blue tribe goes to tribal council tonight. That's Alex, Annie, Jake, Jeremiah, Nicole, and Sophie. And I think it's between Jeremiah and Alex who goes first. And I'm leaning Alex. And Tori is the special guest joining us. She is going to be live from Alex's watch party in Chicago. And I'm not scared to still speak it out in existence. And I'll tell Tori when she joins on, I think Alex is going to be the first one voted out tonight.
Now, I threw a massive party and I still knew I was being voted out. So I can't really say the party is a deterrent.
Yeah, that's my prediction. Let's see what people are saying in the chat. Gemini just adds in, I love Mariah. Kendra, hello. Hi, guys. Great lineup. It is an incredible lineup this week. Amy, Stockwatch is a blast. Zerf adds in that he could see it, but then says, I don't think Alex is going first. If Blue loses, I think it's between Annie and Nicole. And then it says, I think Alex will click with Jake and Sophie. I'm not sure. I think Nicole is going to I think Nicole and Jeremiah are going to link up very quick and become a pair. I could see them bringing in Annie or Sophie. Honestly, I could see Annie and Alex being on the bottom because even if Alex has Jake, I just don't see. I think
I like
Jeremiah. I think Jeremiah and Nicole are going to link up as a duo, and I think that's going to kind of be the big alliance on that tribe.
I don't know. That don't sound right. It don't sound plausible.
Okay, are you going to actually make a prediction on who's going home tonight, though?
I can't do it, man. I got a special spot for number ones, man. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to put somebody in that situation, man. What I will do is when they do get voted out, I will send them a DM. Hey, I've been there. Know what it feels like. We still in the family. I'm always
welcome to the club.
Hey, I shoot them. I shoot them all. Hey, them number ones. I don't shoot number twos. Nothing. Care nothing about y'all. But them number ones. Hey, I know what it feels like. Welcome to the family. So yeah, they're gonna get that text tonight. Somebody on this 18 gonna get that text tonight. I don't know who it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be Alex, because I think Alex and Jake probably work together a little better. And I think they're gonna bring one or two of the other young ladies in. I don't know.
Who is it gonna be though?
They got a rocker with her, so everybody wants a rocker because she gonna talk about the music and then she gonna hum a couple things.
You guys should make a first boot group chat. Like you should get every single first boot in Survivor history, get their phone numbers, and start like a first boot group chat.
So we can protest the CBS to put us back for another shot at it. How you trying to kick Sophie out first? What did Sophie do to you?
Who said Sophie?
I thought you said so. You said Alex.
I said Alex.
Alex and who else? Who else is your first boot?
I think the blue tribe's going to lose. I think it's going to be Alex or Jeremiah going. If red loses, I think it's going to be Shannon. And if yellow does lose like everyone thinks they are, I think it's going to be Matt.
Well, one good thing about it is if Randy picks you, it's probably not going to happen. So you in a good spot because all of his picks have all gone the opposite direction. So
Rusty, welcome to the stream, Rusty. Welcome. Rusty adds in Nicole first boot is my prediction. Cruising says no better person to talk about first boots than Abraham.
Hey, look, it's a different feel when you get back to Ponderosa.
Abraham's a good soul.
But I wasn't by myself either. My situation was the only situation in all the era of Survivor 41 where you had two players that left at the same time. So because Sarah went to tribal council second, that's the reason why I became the first boot. Had she went to tribal council first, she would have been the first boot.
Oh, that's Cruising not to it's Bruce.
What kind of hey man, stop giving your boats names on social media, man, and try to pop on the podcast.
You guys can catch Bruce on the after show immediately following the episode. By the way, we're just a little over 10 minutes. We're going to end the stream in about 7 minutes. So that gives us time to turn on our TVs and get ready to watch the premiere. Hopefully Tori can make it in just to say hi in time, but we're still waiting on traffic right now. She did want me. She texted me and she said, tell everyone sorry for the delay. So this was a last minute thing. So she is totally fine. Let me see if I had anything else. I mean,
well, I like to give a hold on, man. I like to give a shout out to, and you heard it first by me, Thomas Beal is going to be the next young player on Survivor. I looked at his video and they'll be crazy not to put him on there. Thomas Beal, he got a great tape. It's fire. But I looked at the audition tape for him. Man, I can't wait to see him on the show. Go ahead. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I love that shout out. Bold predictions for this season. Give us a bold prediction. You couldn't give us the first boot, but give us a crazy prediction, Abraham.
Hold on. My guy right here. Not here. Hold on. Right here. Right here with right here. Pew! That's a bold prediction right there.
He's going to make it far?
He's going to make it past the merge, and he's going to be in the top 4.
That is bold.
It's bold. Hold on. I got to find his name. Is it Matt? No, it's not Matt. It's crazy because they got all the pictures in the bios making this scrolling longer.
That is bold.
Look,
my bold prediction is
Gable won his season while Will was talking about he was too old. So yeah.
My bold prediction is that the auction should be this season unless they hold it for 50. And my bold prediction is that, Gemini adds in Matt. Yes, talking about Matt. My bold prediction is there's going to be a fight during the auction this season.
Like a physical fight?
Maybe it's about to get physical. I think it's going to be more arguing. I think there's going to be a fight during the auction.
I'm trying to think. Like that's like we were talking about Rome. We was talking about the contract, and I was like, "Well, I don't know, man. I can't remember if you can not fight on the show." Hopefully,
there's Bruce, by the way.
I hope they do have the auction. What's up, Bruce? Bruce, a first boot too. Why you playing? He's a first boot too, man. Why you talking trash about me all the time?
He wasn't first boot. He was.
I don't care how Bruce got taken out. I don't care about that log. He shouldn't have hit it. He still was the first boot. Did he go first? Yes. He should have hit the log. I'm glad he's all right because he's my guy. But at the same time, he still went first. So he got one first boot under his belt, and then he played the next season. So I won't hear that. Matter of fact, next time we together, I'm gonna remind him that he'll first boot too.
I'm so sad that we don't have that chemistry tonight on the after show between you and Bruce. I'm not gonna have to stand in the middle of you guys and be like, hey. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're going to be in the comments?
In the comments. I'm going to be in the comments. I'm about to go. Hey, look, I'm about to go turn the 86-inch TV on my patio and look at Survivor.
I'm going to watch that TV right there.
No, I'm going to go big. I'm going to go big tonight for episode 1. I'm going to go big. I'm going to go big to the big TV, and I'm going to turn it on, and it's about that time to start that season.
We are down to the last 4 minutes. I do want to say, everyone who is in the chat right now, this is your one chance to call your shot. And yes, we are going to look back at this at the end of the season for our finale show. This is your one shot. Put in the comments right now who you have winning Survivor 49. No takesies, backsies. What you say, that's what you got to stick with. Abraham, one more time. Who do you got winning this season and why?
I think she's going to play an amazing game. I think as a alternate, I think you just come in with a different mentality. I think you look at it like this opportunity, I got it. It's like almost being given an opportunity that you thought you would never get. And then somebody said, hey, here it is. Because I know when you get that call, you come into play. I came to play. So I'm looking forward to see them play. And I can't remember nobody's name, so I can't tell you what her name is.
It's MC Abraham.
MC, I can't remember nobody's name. Look at, okay, I got it right here. Michelle.
Yeah, but she goes by MC. Everyone, I better see you guys in the chat. I want to see all your winner picks. Gemini adds in Sophie B. Zerf says Savannah. Gabe adds in he's not gonna pick a winner pick. He's just going to enjoy the ride. My winner pick, it's the most boring. It's Savannah. Savannah is going to win this season. That's what got her on 50. If Savannah doesn't win, I'll give you a secondary winner pick.
Hey, we ought to make it interesting, Randy. We ought to let the winner that picks the winner pick from this night here in the chat come on the pre-show for 50.
Oh, I like that. Okay. The pre-show for 50?
They'll be doing what we're doing tonight.
I'm okay with that. Sign off on that. Zan says, I pick Michelle. And perfect timing. Bruce also adds in, I like that idea. We just have a special guest. Let's get her in here. It is Tori.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Guys, it's hard to hear here. It's super loud.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Everyone, I'm here. I'm here at this amazing party for Survivor 49 with Survivor 49's Alex, who's very busy right now. He's very popular. Yeah.
Nothing like a Survivor kickoff party. I know it well. Enjoy that party.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we will. Oh yeah, we will. It's gonna be so fun. Everyone's sorry I'm late. You have no idea how crazy Chicago traffic is. It's insane.
San Antonio had me
it's seriously insane. But hold on, take a look around, everybody, really quick. Really quick. What? Everyone, it's about to be an epic night, epic premiere. Let's go!
We're just gonna end on that.
It's really loud in here, so I gotta go.
We're going.
I love y'all.
Going live. Love you, Tori. Love you. Everybody get ready for the premiere. We'll catch you later for the after show.
Everybody, I gotta go.
Right now. It's chaotic. It's chaotic. We will be live for. I love that. She called in from the party, Alex's party in Chicago, and then there's parties happening all over Kansas, New York. It has become a phenomenon. But we gotta go. We gotta go turn on our TVs on as well. This has been one of the most chaotic, funny pre-shows that we've ever had. Traffic has caused so many issues, but we still came, had fun. If you guys tuned in, thank you for being here. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share our videos and channel with your Survivor loving fan or friends to help this channel grow. We will see you guys immediately after the episode right back here on YouTube or SurvivorNowPodcast.com and on X for the after show with Mariah Young. We'll see you then.
If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, subscribe on YouTube.
Subscribe.